check. Alright, hope this is working. We'll see here. Okay, so I'm in free play. And let's talk about like the chaos, the perceived chaos in Rocket League, especially when you're starting out, how the ball's all over the place and you're all over the place, and especially during those fast-paced games, how it's hard to, you can get overwhelmed easily, let's say. You'll do stuff like that, and it's like, your car's moving, the screen's moving, it's crazy, right? It's all over the place. You're all over the place. You want to get good touches. But yeah, I think generally people kind of perceive the ball as being hard to track and follow and hard to line things up, and you know, it's way over there to the left of me, it's way over there to the right of me, right? And it's just, and the camera's changing like crazy and all this. And that's with ball cam on. Obviously with it off, the ball can just completely disappear. But with it on, you always have it on your screen. So let's see what happens when we do this. Now, I'm not going to pay for the pro version of this tool, EpicPen, but I centered my monitor and I drew it as best as I could. So this is the center of my screen. So you'll notice that kind of no matter what, the ball is near the center. It's not really, like, you have to get up here. I can't even do it. You have to get kind of, let's see if I can, you have to kind of get behind it for it to go all the way to the left side. Oh, well, I had ball cam. Muscle memory. Alright, let me see if I can do this. Ball cam. Ball cam on, it's kind of always there right by that center line, you know. I'll just bash it around a bit and we'll see like where it goes relative to the center of your screen. So even when you flip around like that, it just stays centered. So what the OP was talking about in that Reddit post was he just noticed that player kept the ball perfectly centered, is what he was trying to say. He followed the way that he followed it. Obviously with dribbles, you're going to want it to go left or right as needed. But like as far as like aerials and stuff go, see how I keep it dead center is where you want it. And even for touches like that, like it shifts it. It's not perfectly centered on the ball to be slightly to the right or the left. But if you get it dead center, that's when you get those really good touches. That's what those SSLs and pros are really, really good at, that I still struggle with, and probably you do too, is they're so good at lining it up. They have developed a sixth sense of exactly where the ball is centered, even from like far away. When you're lining something up, they're really good at that. They're universally consistent at it in a way that we're not. And it's not something that's in any training pack. It's not something that's in the tutorial. It's not something that anyone really talks about or even specifically focuses on in training. But I noticed this a few years ago, and it was a game changer. Instead of like fighting, trying to guess like where do I turn my car, like, so now if you think about it as my left and right movements move the ball, right? I'm moving the ball, and I'm moving the ball to the center, the very center of my screen. That's how I'm adjusting. Forget about your car. Just worry about lining up that ball, right? Just like this. Boom. You get a perfect center touch. So, and you can kind of use your car as a guide, right? look at my car rotate, right? Let me see here. Like, the center of your car is the center of the ball. So when you line those two things up, that's how you're getting good touches. Again, something that's just, this comes from many hundreds or thousands of hours of playtime. These SSLs and these pros have it locked in, absolutely locked in. But you can shift your perspective so that you're kind of, I'm moving my left thumbstick just to center the ball. I'm not thinking about my car steering because my car stays in the same place, right? So, and once you really start focusing on this, it's kind of a game changer, honestly. You start doing this in training packs and free play, and you'll start getting better touches. I promise. That's exactly what happened to me. I don't know how I noticed it. I think I was just messing around in free play, and like with ball cam on, I couldn't get the ball to go like far to the left side of the screen or the right side of the screen. Like, it's always near the center, no matter what you do. So, yeah, it's just like a little tip or a trick or a tool, or, you know, it's a perspective thing. So if you stop thinking about it the old way and start thinking about it this way, I think it'll help you. Let's go, just hide my little line here. So one last time, so you can kind of see, like, I'm always trying to do that. I'm always trying to, not in every situation, but like when you want to get a good accurate touch, obviously like having it the dead center of your screen, that's what you want. So following the play, you know, keeping it there while you're following the play, that's a big part of it. Because like when it shifts left and right of center too much, that's when it gets, you know, it's a little shaky with the touches and whatnot. Dead center. So yeah, mess around in free play. Try and keep that ball dead center. Line it up with the center of your car. And yeah, let me know if it works for you.